Hold up.
Oh, Jesus. I just hit the button.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Episode 40, the Two Guys, One Slot. I'm the Slot Master Corey, and right over here is my old pal, Russ Factor.
Hi, gang.
Thanks for hitting the button, Russ.
Yeah, you told me to.
Do you have your Star Trek shirt on tonight?
I got it for Christmas.
Go on, show it off. Let's see it.
Check it out. It's
Okay.
It's a T-shirt.
Live long and Russ Factor is how I feel it. So how was your Christmas?
Oh.
Tell me all about it, bud.
It was good. It was a little low key again, but we did go up to my mom's house on Saturday. She lives about an hour and a half northeast up the mountain. So we went up there and did Christmas on Saturday and a nice dinner, and then we opened some stockings on Sunday and did a breakfast before we headed back down. Then yesterday we hung out and did our stuff here at the house, and then we had our friends over. Was that yesterday? Yeah. Yesterday?
Must have been.
2 days. 2 days ago was Christmas. 2 days ago. I slept a lot yesterday.
You did? Did you wake right up, and then get right on Call of Duty?
I didn't play COD until like late last night. I slept most of the day. I got up at like goddamn near noon, and then I think I was sawing logs by 3 o'clock again till about 8 or 9.
Damn.
Well, we
That's a good
partied.
thing about-
We partied a little bit with our friends on Christmas night.
That's a good thing about Christmas is I don't even know what's going on or what day it is. I've actually had to work the last couple days, but that's by my own choosing. I just wanted to get some stuff done. Quickly, episode 40 is brought to you by Odds Jam. OddsJam.com is the official sponsor of Two Guys, One Slot podcast. Use code SLOTMASTER at checkout for 35% off. If you are a dumbass like me and don't know anything about sports betting and the such, oddsjam.com is for you. So go to oddsjam.com, use checkout Slotmaster. Did you and your old lady exchange gifts?
Yeah. Well, we exchanged some little things. We bought each other. We haven't put them up yet, but we're going to over the next couple of days. We bought each other desks for Christmas is our big thing, but yeah, we exchanged some things. It was the year of T-shirts, it seemed. We gave each other some T-shirts.
Okay. We didn't really. My wife and I do it a little bit, but not much. She got me a sweet razor to shave my beard since I have to shave twice a day. And then she gave me some slippers too. Big fan of slippers. If you're not into slippers, Russ, slippers are. I think if there was anything that could be put on your feet that was invented for you, it would be slippers.
My feet run really hot. And that's how I've worn like flip-flops and Jesus sandals my entire life.
Yeah, you do kind of have some big sweaty feet.
Yeah, dude. I've worn slippers before. I actually had a pair of slippers when I lived in Kansas City for 1 year. I wore those like I wore normal shoes to the store, out in the rain.
To the store. That's the funny. So we did a couple of lives. I can't remember what. Like I say, it's all been one big jumbled. I think we went live Thursday, or maybe Friday and Saturday. I can't remember. It's just been kind of a real slow day at the casino. It's just been really slow. We haven't hit 22 day was kind of a bust. It started off great on Friday with Brad and Bubba's picks 316, and it just didn't really manifest into anything else after that. Kind of disappointed, but I think I'm going to go tonight. I've got it. I get sick maybe once or twice every 2 or 3 years.
I'm about the same.
Maybe once a year. Maybe I get kind of a head cold or whatever during the season change, but I can't tell you the last time I've vomited. I've got like the Jerry Seinfeld record of I can't even remember. I don't think I ever have. And I 2 nights ago or whatever, I started just coming down with this like weird sinus thing, and it just is driving me bonkers. It's driving me. I can't cut it. It's like, and I can't really take medicine because it makes me go to sleep. Even the Dayquil makes me go to sleep. NyQuil obviously makes me go to sleep. But anyway, sorry, just rambling. So I was hoping to go to the casino here up after this episode 40, brought to you by Odds Jam. So who all came over? Danny Hyphen, your whole crew. Who all came? Well, I guess your roommate, they live with you.
Oh
so
yeah. We had our friends over. The guy from our Friday show, and his lady came over. Ed, yeah.
Is Ed married, or is it just his girl?
No, they're not married. They've been together for longer than I've known them, though.
What if you don't watch Russ Factor Show on Friday nights on Twitch.tv? You need to do so.
You guys gotta come check it out. We hang out. I'm the same person there that I am here, except
you're a different level.
A lot more drinking.
A lot more.
It's kind of the we call it the fourth mic on the Friday show. It's the alcohol. So. But hey, I went to a casino as well, one I hadn't been to before, just the other day. Coming back down from the mountain, I had two options. I decided to not opt for the first option, even though it was very tempting. There is this tiny little fucking casino, and it looks, the hotel and casino, it's in Payson, Arizona. It looks, I don't know if you've ever even seen a glimpse of Four Peaks when it was on the television, but it looks like the hotel from Four Peaks from the outside. Twin Peaks, sorry, Four Peaks. That's the name of this. That's the name of this company here, Four Peaks.
Oh,
but Twin Peaks. But it looks like the hotel from Twin Peaks outside.
I like how your old lady in the background goes, Twin Peaks.
Junior producer back there.
Yeah, junior producer hanging out. Love it. Hi, girl.
But I didn't stop in, but I'm going to sometime now that my mom lives up there. But it is just a little dusty den for the locals, and I want to get in there and see it. But we didn't go. But we went to a place a little nicer, coming back down the mountain right before you get into the city. It's Fort McDowell property down here. I'm sure you've heard that name before. But it's called Wecopa Casino.
Oh, yeah. That's south, isn't it?
No, it's northeast, just outside that side of the valley.
Do they have another one that's way south of town?
They probably do.
Because I believe that they have one that has like a golf course and stuff too.
Yeah, this one does as well. This one's really nice. Everything's super new. It's smaller, but it is just creatively and comfortably packed with machines. Yeah, we should, next time you come around, I mean, maybe not this next one if you're kind of time limited, but when you come down for a whole week and don't have other stuff, we should go up there and check it out, because I'd like to spend some money in there. A lot of cool stuff. I walked right in, and right out the gate I got $10 free play, and then this promo they were running, you had to go over to the kiosk. It was minimum, and we got the minimum $20 more, so I got like $30 free play.
And what did you turn that into, like $1 million? Did you hit anything good there?
Nothing.
Is it all?
I went in there with $100 plus free play just to check. We had food in the car. I was like, I can only come in here and check it out. I'm not gonna be dropping nothing in here today. But
and they didn't have your no. They didn't have your big cash ATM cash machine.
I did not see. I was looking. I was gonna try it out, but I did not see a cash machine in there. They had a lot of stuff that I'm very familiar with, but like that newer machine variant of it. The big, long, tall boy curve.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of the games, like everything, like dancing drums, all the buffaloes, everything like that. A lot of cool stuff. I think you'd like it. I think we could have some fun in there.
I have to check it out. Yeah. I think I've been to the one that's way down south. For some reason, I think it's way down south. Because when you drive through the mountains and you don't go through
Are you talking about the Harrah's down in Maricopa?
No. If you take that highway that comes down, that's sort of sketch, cutting through the mountains instead of going through Flagstaff and straight south, I think you kind of come in.
Oh, this might be the same one, but you're at the north east part of the valley.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Maybe it is the same one, because, like I say, it's really nice. It's has like a golf course.
The 87. It's like this 2-lane weird thing that whole way down. Yeah. That's pretty much the path up to my mom's is that route. Instead of going up to Flag, we cut around over the 101 over by not near the other casinos, but out heading more that way than up the path to Flagstaff.
It's like in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
You drive through for like a 2 hour and a half.
And it's a big old windy road, and you're
Yeah.
dipping in elevation and having to just coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I think they just remodeled though. That's why everything just seems so new.
Well, that's cool. I have to check it out.
Mm-hmm.
I have to check it out. For some reason, I thought that was way south of everything. But anyway, hi everybody on TikTok. Hi everybody on Facebook or YouTube. Good to be with you here for episode 40 of Two Guys, One Slot. Just kind of recapping the holiday with the Russ Factor. And he got himself a fresh. Did your lady get you that fresh Star Trek tea?
No, her mom did.
Your mother-in-law hooking it up. What did you get your mother-in-law?
We got an early Christmas gift for her. We got her a TV for her bedroom, and then I think we got her, was that Doctor Who rug for her? It's a blanket. A Doctor Who blue foam box blanket. Big old
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then my mom got me a brand new. I got new. You can't even see it in here, but I got new ring lighting. I had this little cheapo USB one that was about as big as my webcam. But,
you do look good, Russ Factor.
Look at this thing. I got one of these big old boys now.
Oh yeah, that's like the Kardashian ring light there, bud. Did you get a little something new blue in the background of you there, or has that always been there?
That's the light that I always.
No, that's what you can change with the computer.
Yeah, computer, turn the light to blue.
Hey, computer, turn the light to red.
Hey, computer, turn the light to red. Oh, I can't tell it to do that. Computer, turn right lamp to red.
See if it works. Oh, you can set the mood.
There you go.
Hey, computer, turn the light to love making to my lady. And then it's just like that.
Starts
nice
playing Ram Ranch on my Alexa.
Oh, that's funny. So what else has been going on? What else? Anything you've been witnessing or seen on the social media that you would like to speak about this evening?
We had our friend VegasPaulyC on a couple weeks ago. You guys might be seeing clips from that podcast in your shorts and things like that. We got in on kind of a part of his life that has been unfolding in front of us right now before it all happened. And I'm almost kind of glad that's how it worked out.
Yeah.
But he was talking about this lady on our show that he called the dinosaur. And they're having a bit of a what do we call it? An influencer beef?
He said, she said, influencer of Vegas beef. And the most interesting thing that I have witnessed to that is Mr. Irrelevant, as VegasPaulyC
Mr. Irrelevant
has jumped in the mix. And that for the you folks that back in the old days might remember Perez Hilton, who used to run a gossip column.
The video popped on my feed. Like, I didn't even, this was before him referencing and calling it out, but it popped on my feed. And I looked down and I'm like, that's fucking Perez. And he's talking about VegasPaulyC.
Never in my life would I think that VegasPaulyC and Perez Hilton would be tied together and going back and forth with videos. It's actually really funny, those guys. It's just interesting to see what he does. The thing about VegasPaulyC is, so far, what I have noticed is he does not bend the truth.
No.
I think, a lot of people...
And I want to dwell on that really quick. Is sometimes, I'm not saying he's the perfect saint in this whole situation. No. But when he tells the story, you hear him say things... I'm not saying incriminate, but like think of that word along that line. You used to hear him say things where you're like, dude, yeah, you shouldn't have done that. That was not the route to go, but he owns it.
He does. He does. He owns pretty much everything that he's said and done, and whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, he admits it. I think I kind of I obviously we don't have any dog in this fight, but no. I think that I've watched both sides of that entire situation. Did I send you her reply to a lot of this stuff on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one too.
I think that entire thing is just chock full of misinformation.
A bit, yeah. And it's funny that he's kind of covered some of the pieces that she just went over and pretty much told that vague, weird, strange way again too. And I'm like, well, we know this lady.
He's admitted to it, lady.
It's funny that he calls her out, like when all of a sudden she, like, you know, doesn't have anything else to say and is talking in circles, and then all of a sudden she's fearing for her safety. And I'm like, that's kind of been the trend I noticed from the beginning. Is like, I watch VegasPaulyC all the time, and he's just an old dude talking shit, and basically the equivalent of that here. And
very non-threatening in my.
And then she's like, I need a gun. I'm being stalked. And I'm like, I don't see that.
I'm being stalked by VegasPaulyC. I need to start packing heat.
What's funny,
I don't see that either.
Is I gotta laugh. Is you know, and I think you'll understand this very well. Is her just talking about him, you know, pulling the wool over her eyes and deciding to become a quote unquote influencer. I never looked at VegasPaulyC as an influencer. I look at him is the equivalent of like the radio shows you and I have listened to over the past like 30 years of like, right, he's that kind of guy. It's like, I'm just here to listen to him fucking make me laugh.
He does a show and he has all sorts of characters in his chat. And I think it's like when he goes on his long walks, I think it's more along the lines of that.
Yeah. It's the same thing that we did in radio. We beat a bunch of dead horses. We say goofy taglines that make people laugh over and over and over again for years. Like it's a show to me. It's like a radio show.
I agree. I think that, you know, he does have catchphrases. He does very, very interesting clips and videos. I thought at the very beginning, and then I'm kind of that way again, that he was getting overwhelmed with that whole situation.
You saw it. I was texting you. I go, he's spiraling here because A, he's not in his element. He's back home, sitting in that house, and B, like this is his first rodeo. Like, and he was very well to admit it. Like the amount of hate that he's getting now. He goes, the whole time he goes, it's usually like 3 or 4. And he goes, now it's over 100 because these videos are getting blowed up. He's out of his element. Yeah,
he's getting a lot of hate from, and it's all directed from that lady.
Yep.
So, but if you look at her and her comments, VegasPaulyC fans are giving it back to her.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just so dumb.
I was just like, the only thing is, I told you the other day, I go, she's got a bigger and louder echo chamber than he does.
She does. She's got millions of followers, and he's got a couple 100,000. And that echo chamber she blares into is deep and wide of her weirdos that follow.
Yeah, and then that White Knight for her.
That's exactly right. White Knight is the perfect description of some of those characters in there. But she's no stranger to controversy. If you're familiar with Keith Lee, she got sideways with Keith Lee also. He's a big Vegas food critic, I guess is what you say. He probably doesn't call himself that, but she got sideways with him, and he seems like he's a pretty hard dude to get sideways with.
Yeah.
And it was all over that Peppermill restaurant or whatever that she allegedly isn't getting paid for, which is she is 100% getting paid by them or boning the owner. One of the two. I don't know. She'll probably sue me for saying that. Bring it on.
We welcome the hate. I mean, there was nothing more that would make us happy than if we woke up with 300 hate comments. Like, we'd be like, yeah, engagement.
That's the thing is I try to tell my wife that built different than most people. Like, we've been trained for this. The guerrilla warfare style tactics were perfected and honed when we were in our 20s. And now we don't do as stupid of shit, but we still know how to do it. And our skin is thick. See, that's the thing with VegasPaulyC. He's got a little bit of thin skin. It's starting to thicken a little bit after his first battle, but we've done this before. We were the numero uno targets in the Wichita market for a very long time because we were the vocal minority. We were very, very loud and very small when we were doing our radio show, and the big boys were really scared of us.
Yep.
And they came at us with everything they had.
Because they couldn't play by our rules, so they had to
Right.
they had to get rid of us, or else people would be like, what's going on over here?
Right. And they were. And when we left the radio station, it was at the best place it's ever been. And the whole time the radio station was there, it had more listeners, which, you know, I never figured out that whole Arbitron system. How can you not know where somebody is listening to that radio station for what amount of time? Yeah. Let's fill out a diary and send that back. Let's mail that back in for that $1. Like the Arbitron did. You remember that thing that used to come? It was like super duper thick envelopes with all of the what music and what radio station do you listen to? Well, here's $1 for your trouble.
Yeah,
but
none of our listeners would ever have given a shit about doing any of that, and
a lot of our listeners couldn't read, so
let alone had an actual legitimate physical mailing address that was there.
Oh, but they were mighty. Our listeners were. It's kind of like the same thing we've got now. Like the people that listen to us and hang out with us and are in our chats and stuff are very, very similar. To
a lot of them have homes and mailing addresses.
A lot more of them have homes and mailing addresses.
They could fill out Arbitron rating books if it was relevant to us now. Damn, where were you guys 20 years ago?
Yeah, where were you guys 20? Yeah, we needed you guys 20 years ago. And again, thank you for listening and downloading the podcast. Like I said last week, we basically doubled our numbers on our Spotify downloads and downloads across all platforms of podcasts. So you guys are listening to the show, and we greatly appreciate it.
Hard. Thank you so much, guys.
We do. We appreciate it, even when you give that thumbs down. Still an engagement.
Matt says, I'm not going to read when they make movies.
Right. That's exactly right. Right. Who wants to read?
That's what TV's for.
That is exactly right. You can just sit back. We'll tell you. We'll paint that picture for you here.
The book was better. Was it a movie? No, it's a book. Well, then, no. Sorry.
The book was better. Any person that says the book was better, I immediately eliminate anything that they ever say ever again. If you say the book was better, I know who you are. Okay. Thank you. I'm sure the book was better. Good. Congrats. Go read. Nerd. I'm just kidding.
It's all right. Read your books. We won't judge.
Yeah, you guys can read your books. You guys can get smarter and stuff, and I'll just stay over here and get dumb. Yeah, so that VegasPaulyC controversies, I don't just see it disappearing for a while, but I don't know.
It's like I'm kind of like at a point where it's like I know we wanted to get him back on soon, but like, God, do I want to get into this?
No, I want to let it cool off just a little bit.
I think we need to get. He needs to be. We'll see what happens because he should be back in Vegas by this weekend because they're opening their restaurant.
That's really strange. Where'd that even come from? He had Jose the taco guy. He's got it.
He's got it.
And another guy opening up a taco stand. How do you know how that came about?
It'd been talked about for a while. He'd referenced it as just basically he's the minority holder of the company, basically. But yeah, they're opening up a spot,
and it's a physical location, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Jose the taco guy and the other guy, I can't remember what his name was. It's not. Anyway, he was at the Jets football game on Christmas Day.
Yeah, dude. I saw that. That looked crazy.
It was good. So that's what's doings with VegasPaulyC. What do you got going on with your New Year's? Do you have any New Year's Eve plans? Do you do anything?
Well, we have our rooftop up here.
I do.
Yeah, so we go up there because we can see the whole city. From there, and we just go up there and we watch a good 30 to 40 fireworks shows happening all at the same time throughout the city, which is pretty cool. We have some drinks and everything leading up to it, and then we just go up there and show off the best part of this little neat house we bought years ago is that we can go on the roof and see every fireworks show in the city all at once.
It is great. I just got saw Kylie in the comments said that the business already exists. They're just subleasing it. It's interesting. So that taco stand is already there and going. She's a big VegasPaulyC fan too.
Interesting.
She whenever he's not watching, and she'll hit me up and say, "Hey, VegasPaulyC is talking about something good. Get in." I'll go in.
And then you usually text me right after that.
Or you do the same. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, so, it's been something, but like I said, we'll have him on again sometime, but we're probably going to let some of this try to cool off at least because, like, you know, I just don't want to have him come on, and I doubt he'd want to just come on and bitch about this kind of shit. So,
yeah, I don't want him to be, because it's kind of his videos are so good, like the one that he just did about Hell's Kitchen. Did you see that, where they were talking about Hell's Kitchen and Gordon Ramsay and his deal he got with Caesar's Palace? Watch it. It's pretty good.
Okay, I'll watch that today.
It's pretty good. Excuse me. And then, so it's very similar to 4th of July in New Year's Eve in Phoenix?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Except colder.
My cousin and Poppy are in.
Yeah, I saw they were just. I could see where they were from. Speaking of my rooftop, that can see the city. I could see where they were from my house.
Yeah, he said that they had a heck of a time. It was a 2-hour wait for that putt place that the Tiger Woods putt place. Pop a shot, or what's it called?
Pop shot. Pop
shot.
And slot.
Pop and putt, something like that.
Puff and stuff.
My sister went up
more
over
huff
there.
And puff. Huff and more puff. That's what it's
Huff
called.
and more puff. My sister went up there with brother-in-law and Meadow Man. Said they had a great time, and I'm sure Poppy needed a cheeseburger or so to get by. But they were up there having a good time, and now I think they're over at the casino.
Oh, nice.
I think that that'll probably be my plan. I'm going to try to come in to Phoenix. I ditched you for the U2 show in February, because I'm going to try to come in the Friday or Saturday for a concert in Phoenix, and then probably leave that next Thursday. So I'll be there a good 6 days probably. The second week of February, I think.
Okay.
Concert Saturday. Normally I come in like Monday and leave the following Sunday.
So
like
you'd be
Super
coming
Bowl
in
Sunday?
like the 4th or the 11th? Oh wait,
4th. Yeah, I think it's the 4th.
4th
Saturday. I can't, man. My days are so.
Yeah, because the February starts on a Thursday. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, okay.
And
4,
and then I'm leaving the 14th.
Okay, yeah. Well, we're there the week before you leave.
Perfect. All right. Well, we'll have a spot for you, if you know what I mean.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, I can't wait, dude. I can't wait for you to get back down here, because we gotta get back in that stick.
I know. We need to take that stick down.
Yeah. No, it'll be cool to have you check out all those new machines, though, that I was talking about last week.
Yeah, I need to check it out.
Yeah.
Greater, yeah, I know about all. You were at the Greater Milwaukee Open, man. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't think a friend of mine is going to be playing in the Waste Management down in Phoenix, so I'm going to stick around for at least this Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. I don't know. I'll have to see.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm sure we'll. Sounds like we're going to get at least 2 visits to the stick.
Yeah, multiple stick visits, the talking stick, and then maybe check out some of the other ones.
There, right? Like,
I don't know. I'll have to
poke around, see what's going, because that'd be fun to put a ticket together again and
yeah,
see what's going.
That
on.
was a blast last time.
Yeah.
That was very, very fun to hop on that. So yeah, I think later tonight, I'm going to go to the casino. I've kind of got a different plan for tonight that I'll unveil on the live. I'm going to try, not necessarily something new, but something new, I guess. So maybe go live for an hour, see how that place is. Maybe it loosened up a little bit after Christmas. I don't know. It's just very interesting how bad and tight our slot machines have been. I was very happy when we went to Vegas 2 weeks ago, or whenever it was. It was probably one of the better slot trips that I've had in a while. Ended up making just a little bit of money while we were there. So that I am grateful for. All of my friends I've been talking with have the Roulette Master. He is on a Boyd Casino World Tour. He is in Chicago now, so he's been to Kansas City's Boyd Ameristar. He went to Ameristar in St. Louis, and now I think he is at like Blue Chip. So he's going all around, and he's kind of giving me a Boyd tour of events and staying for free everywhere, which definitely helps when he's.
Hopefully, nobody's getting kicked out of these casinos for their roulette systems that he's going to.
Jake sent me Bubba's Picks 316 sent me he'll like every other day he'll send me a video of the Roulette Master and goes, "Hi, I'm the Roulette Master, and boy am I really excited to share this new system with you. This is the Dr. Pepper Roulette system by Linda and Gary, and they got kicked out of the casino."
And right there, you'll take your profits, and you can take those home with you.
And I'm out of here. Oh God, man, the Roulette Master's epic.
It's got to be my favorite TikTok channel of all of the ones that exist. Roulette Master is it hits all the marks, you know.
It does. It does. And you learn something.
I do.
You learn something in the process. You learn how to take over those roulette.
Every time
tables.
I pop past one of those little video roulette machines at this place, I always think of a system. I'm like, we could.
Boy, do I like who's boy, am I really excited to tell you about this new roulette system. This may be the holy grail of all roulette systems. Oh man, I love the Roulette Master. He's so good, so funny.
What we'll do here is, since we lost, we'll just double the units.
Yeah, since what we're gonna do, we're gonna triple, quadruple, divide by 3 martingale here, which you have to know exactly what you placed and what number hit 9 numbers ago, and we're going to multiply that by 3, and then by whatever your unit size is, subtract that by 2, and that's what you're going to bet. This is a can't lose system.
This system is almost guaranteed to work every time. Almost guaranteed to work.
So good. What are your New Year's resolutions, Russ? This is the last show of the year. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be. What are your New Year's resolutions, Russ Factor?
Move around more.
Hold on. Move around more, like
in general.
Okay, and then like go outside. You're
sure.
actually gonna go outside?
Sure, past my patio where the smokes happen. Yeah. Get past there. Get back on my little good kick. I haven't totally fell off the wagon, but I don't eat as good as I was eating during our competition. But
I know, maybe we could try another competition and see if anybody else wants to join. I knew another guy that wanted to join,
but I'm not eating bad. I'm not eating like terrible at all. Like I haven't let too many bad habits creep up. I'm drinking a little more beer than I was, because I cut that shit out pretty much for most of the competition, and that was my cheat code. So I look at that again as the moment we get started. If I cut it all again, I got another cheat code.
I need to find a cheat code. I think that I've gained.
You don't
like
do
40
a lot
pounds.
of things. Like I guess that you like. Do you still get your snack from Quick Trip?
I do.
That's your cheat code.
Yeah. Well, I don't really get a snack. I go to Quick Trip and get a drink.
And then your candy bar. You don't get the candy bar.
I don't really get.
What do you used to get the whatchamacallit? Or was it a caramello? I can't remember.
Both. Those very good. Very good things. You do know me well, Russ Factor.
So that if you would during that, like, but you still drink when you get your Quick Trip drink. Is it you drink sugar soda still?
No.
You drink zero.
I haven't drank it for a long time. I know.
Fuck yeah, because I'd switched to I'd been switching to zero probably almost 2 months before we started.
And that worked out, huh?
Yeah, and then I cut out beer, and then I wouldn't drink the soda unless I was having a couple cocktails, and that's the only thing I would drink. Like on Fridays, couple whiskey drinks with some Coke Zero, instead of 7 beers.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know what. So you want to get out? You want to move around a little bit?
Yeah.
Do you think it's like some sort of That you have like a fear of the outside, or you just don't.
I'm
You're just lazy as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
You know me so well.
You just like DoorDash from like you could walk there and back faster and save $15, and well, I guess you have the DoorDash
And lose some
pass.
weight, but instead I
weight.
DoorDash McDonald's from 1 mile away, and tip the guy like $6.
I'd love to see. You know, everybody'd love to see my Quick Trip bill. I would love to see your DoorDash bill. We may have to share that one
We might
day.
have to share those.
How much I spend in Quick Trip, which is our local convenience store, and how much you spend in DoorDash. We may have to share that.
Like the cheapest I ever get an order for is like $36. So
Other than Christmas and Thanksgiving, when is the last time you've cooked?
Danny, I haven't cooked. I have someone who cooks for me. I don't cook personally.
Oh. You have your own chef,
Danny,
so he cooks all
personal
the time.
chef. Makes the greatest things in the world. Yeah,
Meat.
all the time. We only eat out like once or twice a week.
Okay. See, then it won't. Your DoorDash, my Quick Trip bill will crush your DoorDash bill. Then.
Oh, I'm sure. Sometimes though, there's
Although
some nights where we order
Mine are like
DQ on a Wednesday at 11:30 at night.
mine are like $2.10, but there's a lot. $1.89. There's a lot of those a day. Of me stopping by. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I got this.
Maybe I should compare it to my liquor bill or something.
Maybe. Oh,
What is this?
a new scene of the pop.
That is sick.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, buddy.
Who got you that?
You know, old pal.
Old pal.
Old pal. I don't know where the other one is. The other one is actually pretty cool too. It's
That's
got
really nice.
that car where the DJ has Bono driving that Trabant car. It's pretty cool.
Oh, cool.
Check that out. It's pretty neato mosquito.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to get down to the casino tonight. I'm gonna try to take a little medicine, clear this little sinus passageway up.
You just pop on in that pharmacy, slap your ID down, get you that trucker meth. That Sudafed will get you right.
Trucker meth.
You're not gonna sleep for 3 days.
But who needs sleep, right, Russ? I don't sleep anyway.
Yeah.
What do you have a words of wisdom, Russ Factor's words of wisdom to close out our program?
Yeah. I found out today that the average person pisses out 125 gallons of pee a year. Isn't that something?
125 gallons?
That's right. Well, you better
That's a lot.
You better start collecting so you can prove that right or wrong. We'll check back this time next year at your collection of jugs. Start building them like a wall behind you.
Yes, Flaming Goat Lips. Hi, by the way, and hi everybody watching us in the YouTube. Russ Factor is wearing a Star Trek uniform. He is.
That's right.
Russ Factor. Russ Factor, I don't know if you know the Russ Factor very well yet, but he is a huge Star Trek fan.
Yeah, big fan. Big fan.
What's your best thing from your Star Trek collection?
I got like multiple variants of these that are actually like, nice and metal and clean that I really like. My movies are pretty sick. I like owning those. I don't know.
You don't own any Star Trek
I have
books?
this.
That kind of looks like VegasPaulyC.
It's VegasPaulyC.
Hello.
Hello. Damage report engaged. Captain's log supplemental.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got
that
this
says
one.
that.
I got another one. I'm a robot.
What's that one's name?
He is what is known as a Borg.
Oh, okay.
You'll be assimilated. And then, Commander Riker, Jonathan Frakes.
Did he say anything?
No,
Hey, you guys have the same shirt on.
His battery's dead. Yeah.
That's the Star Trek uniform right there.
Yeah.
That's his uni.
Yeah.
And then the little thing over on the right is like their rank, or
No, their ranks on their neck.
oh,
Yeah. See, like he's got his 4 right there.
Oh, okay.
And that's their little comm badge, so they can talk to everybody. Bluetooth communicator.
Way before Bluetooth was even invented.
You hit it, and it's like boo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo.
Captain's log. Captain's log.
Captain's log. Supplemental.
Captain's log. Supplemental. Russ Factor needs to order DoorDash. DoorDash, bring me 4 Oreo Blizzards.
You know what I've never done, by the way? Speaking of DoorDash, I've never with how much DoorDash I ordered, you think it's great. I've never done Double Dash.
What's Double Dash?
You know, if you order DoorDash, it's like, hey, you got time to get more shit from another store right by there. You want to do that? You got your McDonald's. Do you want a bag of Cheetos from the Walgreens?
What? And they don't charge anymore?
I guess not. But I'm like, I don't really want someone who's going to pick up my food to have to go somewhere else and then like get out of their car and go into the Walgreens to get my
No.
So I've never done that. But man, they really, really try to press it on you. And like they tell you like, oh, you just ordered, you got 6 minutes to buy more shit from other places.
So do you think that when you order a DoorDash, do you think that do they time it to where they go get the other stuff first and then McDonald's or?
Yeah. And I order, like I said, things from a mile away. So I've definitely kind of bugged the system where my guy gets to McDonald's really fast, picks up my order, and it still says I have like 3.5 minutes to Double Dash, and he's already in my neighborhood.
Damn.
Like he could almost get here, and I could be like, oh, nope. I want a bag of Cheetos. Go over there and get it.
You'd be like, mother Russ Factor, fat lazy fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just can't bring myself to do that. That seems like a weird added on feature, and it makes me uncomfortable. And I don't know why. Maybe that's just a weird thing for me, but I'm not a big fan of getting them to go Double Dash for me.
Double Dash. All right, Russ Factor, grab that harmonica, play us out. Make sure to go to oddsjam.com. Use code SLOTMASTER for your 35% off. We thank you again. This is the last show of 2023. We greatly appreciate all the support that you have all given us, all the downloads, all the thumbs up, all the thumbs down, and we love it. And I think I'm going to try to go to the casino. And check us out, Russ Factor Show on all platforms, The Slotmaster 316 on all platforms. And we even have a Facebook with the casino crew. Be sure to follow Bubba's Picks 316. And 2023, we'll see ya.